Hey, what's going on? Austin here, accompanied by my buddy Zach. He is that way. I never get it right. Zach, what's going on, man?
What's happening, man? Happy
Uh,
Friday.
Good. Well, Friday to you
You
too.
might be
So,
watching this on Saturday
yeah,
or
depending
Sunday,
on when you're watching this,
but
Friday. All right. So, I apologize in advance for those of you guys watching this. I've got construction going on at the house. I got dogs pinned in. I got a lot of moving parts going on. So, if you hear dogs or construction, Austin's got a little bit of drama going on. So, there you go. So, Zach,
big
I'm going to
renovations, right? Big
Well,
some
yeah,
renovations.
renovations. I don't know. My wife's in charge of all of it. I have no earthly idea. I just showed up
It's the
one day and
boss.
there's all this construction. I'm like, what? What's going on? You know, those of you guys that are married, you get it. Okay. So here's what we want to talk about, Mr. Humphreys, crypto and the economy. So I'm going to let you kind of wade into the deep end of the pool first, and then we will. I'll take it from. We'll go from there.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think you said it weeks ago when we were on the channel doing this same thing, uncertainty, right? And it's still here. A lot of people are waiting to see what the Feds are going to do later this month. We had the CPI data come out. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible, I guess, but we're kind of just trapped in this no
Market,
man's
well,
land.
the market sure thought it was terrible. The stock
Well,
market, $1,200 point drop in one day, the most in a year and a half.
yeah.
Crypto only went down about 5% that day and stayed there. So but keep going. I just wanted to add those stats,
You're right. You're right. I mean, the market maybe overreacted a little bit. I mean, because it did come down, not a lot, but it did come down from the last report, the CPI data. But yeah, I mean, we're still here. I mean, we're still in this same spot, Austin. And I think we're going to be here for a while. So let's
Yeah.
brace ourselves a little bit. Let's understand that, hey, patience is a virtue, as we always say, especially with the crypto market. We're still extremely early. We're back under a $1 trillion market cap now.
Yep.
So a lot of opportunities. That's the way I'm continuing to look at it. I'm not on a buying spree by any means, right? But if you like something, if it dips down, if one of your favorite assets dips down, like SHIB dipping below the 12s, I think that's a good entry point. Not financial advice, right? Like Cardano down at 45 cents. I mean, that's those are good price points in my opinion, and you could find a lot of them.
Yeah.
Right now.
Somebody was texting me again. I got lots of stuff going on, so apologize. It was actually my mom texting me, so that's why I acknowledged it. Right? There's certain people in your life,
Always
and I know your mom. You probably be like, "Oh yeah, mom, I'm recording."
100%.
So it's here's the thing I would say. I think you and I very similar, very very much look at this in a similar fashion. I think number one, we got more rough waters ahead of us. I don't think it's all doom and gloom, but let's just call it what it is. They want to take inflation from 8.3% to 2%. That's a massive delta that they need to deal with. I think if we get 100 basis point raise on September 21st from the Fed, I think that's going to send things in massively into the red territory, both stock and crypto for a short term, and we will be dealing with the lingering effects. And I think per the CPI data report that we got, I don't think 100 basis points is not. I think it's on the table. I think it may be, and that's number one. Number two, I think we have these rough waters ahead. I'm not looking at them as completely bad. To your point, I mean, it sucks. It's not fun. I mean, to look at your accounts and everything's in the red, but yeah, I mean, I agree with something you said though, Zach. You said, you're not going all in on, say, Cardano as an example right now. And I think therein lies, be very picky about what you want to put. If you're looking at buying in, these are good buying levels. I think we may go lower. It's really the point I'm trying to get to. All right.
Sure.
I think we have more risk, not more exposure downside to Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the big blue chips, through no fault of their own. It's just it's the macro economy. So I think if you're looking at buying Cardano or Polkadot or Ethereum or Bitcoin or whatever, or SHIB or whatever it may be, then DCA dollar cost average in, buy a little bit now, buy a little bit, as we roll. Because I think we just got some more downside to go with kind of the macro stuff. So as a kind of on a final thoughts, what are your 2 cents on that?
I agree 100%. Said another way, don't take a big bite out of the apple. Just take a couple nibbles here and there and just kind of slowly buy yourself into some of your favorite cryptos. Something else that we know about, but maybe we don't talk a lot about, but I'm hearing more and more about it, is midterm elections.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe we get more clarity. I mean, especially after this next Fed meeting, then we got to deal with midterm elections. Maybe after that gets past us, people are still saying, hey, we might be able to kind of recoup some of these losses later this year. But I agree with what you said there previously too. Don't count on that. I mean, nothing is a fact right now. And, you know, I always like to say, man, you know, hope for the best, expect for the worst.
Yeah.
Right. And just understand that, you know, it could get a little worse before it gets a little bit better. And, you know, but again, this is where millionaires are made, man. The bear market.
I think it's a given it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I'm definitely a glass half full kind of guy. I know you are as well, but I think that's just the reality. Right.
Yeah.
And on a final note, I think that is not necessarily a bad thing, because I think you and I talk about this all the time. If you look at crypto below, sub $1 trillion market cap, ask yourself, you know what I'm about to say, Zach, ask yourself one question. Do you believe that in 2 years, 3 years, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years from now, that crypto is going to be bigger, 2 trillion, 3 trillion, 4 trillion, whatever that market cap is?
Yeah.
And if the answer to that is yes, there's construction, if you can hear it. If the answer to that is yes, then it's a great time to buy,
100%.
but again, not investing advice. So on a final thought, if you're interested in learning more about ClearCryptos, links in the description below. Get involved in their Discord. All information about the upcoming launch and more is over in their Discord. Also, subscribe to the channel. Also, check out the other videos in the channel. Clear is very unique in that it has multiple YouTube content crypto creators. Myself and Zach, we actually both have our own respective channels, but we support and are helping to support Clear for one simple reason, because Clear's vision is to change the world in a positive way as it relates to crypto. So final thoughts, Zach? Go ahead.
Yeah, and not only do you want to get in the Discord, link down below in the description, just to understand what's going on with Clear, but you want to get in there because you can make some money.
Oh, yeah. There's contests going on right now. Yeah, there's contests. Yeah.
So as soon as Clear hits 5,000 people in their Discord, which you have time, I think they just crossed over 1,000, but it's growing rapidly every single day. You hop in there, and once it hits 5,000, all 5,000 people are going to be entered to win prizes and totaling $50,000 in prizes. So I don't know exactly what they have in store for that, but who doesn't like the sound of that?
All right, we'll see you later. Discord, go get involved so you can be part of that thing over there. See you. Bye.